See, when you're uprooting certain pains in your life, when you're uprooting certain things in your life that have hurt you, it stinks, it's ugly, it's nasty on the inside of you. And all those things, even though it hurts and it stinks and it's nasty on the inside of you, the only way to get it out of you is to go through the process. And the process itself may stink, but isn't it worth it if you're healed and made whole because of it? Absolutely, it's worth it. So let me answer that for you. It is absolutely worth you healing from. So it's worth going through those pains. It's worth going through the nasty thought process or the things that have wounded you and hurt you. It's worth going through all that, okay, confessing it, having it come up and come out of you, even though it stinks and it's terrible. But for you to be healed, made better, hey, it's worth it. It's worth it in your life. Because if the Lord is freeing us, or he has freed us, and we're living out that truth in our lives, it's time for us to confess the things that happened to us, or confess the things that we've done, so we can truly be made whole. This is in Luke chapter 18, verse 13. It says, but the tax collector, standing far off, would not even lift up his eyes to heaven, but beat his breast, saying, God, be merciful to me, a sinner. In James 5:16, it says, therefore confess your sins to one another, and pray for one another, that you may be healed. Okay, the prayer of a righteous person has great power, and it is working. Confess your sins to one another, that you may be healed. Okay, God said, use this as a time to heal. Okay, you can't be shamed no longer because you already put out there, okay, with what you've done. You've already put out there what has taken place. I really like Kevin Hart. I mean, I love his thought process though. And that thought process I like about it is, you know what? I'm going to stand up to all the things that I have done. And I'm thankful for people like Joyce Meyer doing the same thing. Some things that have happened, guys, have been really embarrassing or shameful acts happen sometime in our lives. And some things we do really terrible. So, some things happen terrible to Joyce. Some things, Kevin says, I've done some terrible things. But because we own our actions and we can own what has happened to us, even though somebody else may have done it to us, and we can own those things, we can now be made whole through them. And it's time for us to be made whole as Christians. It's no longer for us to hold on to the secret things. They're not supposed to be secret, because if God is saying what's done in the darkness will come into the light, wait a minute. Then why am I holding on to the darkness? Stop holding on to the darkness. Stop holding on to somebody's bag of crap. Stop holding on to your bag of crap. Okay, it's no longer for you. It's time to release these bag of craps in our lives. It's time to release the things that's holding us back. It's time to release the pain. It's time for the wound to heal. Don't you understand? If you don't heal the wounds within inside of you, they start to fester and they grow and they become worse. And some wounds, if they're not treated, literally will kill you. See, when you talk about being healed and make whole, okay, understand this. If you're holding on to that bitterness, once again, hold on to that bag of crap that's on the inside of you that you refuse to let go, it corrupts you. It corrupts every part of you. Don't you know, with just a small seed, okay, inside of you can grow and infest the entire body. But when a small seed is poisonous, what do you think it's doing into your heart, into your body? It's growing a poisonous root on the inside of you. You're not healing. Matter of fact, you're being made more poison than even when you started. Because that's why some certain things happen to people. He said, wait a minute, you didn't even cause this pain to happen to yourself, but yet it happened to you, and yet you became so evil and so twisted because of what took place. What happened was they didn't learn a way to let go of that pain and that hurt. And because they didn't learn a way to let go of that pain and that hurt, that poisonous root, that poisonous seed grew up on the inside of them, and it corrupted them.